As we are following breaking news this afternoon, a very large police presence at the St. Louis Galleria Mall in Richmond Heights. We'll take you there now live to the scene. This is a look from Powerhouse Sky Zoom 4. News 4 has confirmed 2 people were shot inside the Galleria several hours ago. And just within the last 30 minutes, Richmond Heights police told us there is no further threat here at the mall. Police sources tell us officers are searching for suspects, and at this point they believe that those suspects ran from the mall. We do have live team coverage for you this afternoon. We begin with News 4's Venton Blandon live outside the Galleria.
Claire, that large police presence you talked about has moved from where I'm standing between Clayshire Drive and St. Louis Galleria Street closer to inside that yellow tape at the Galleria. That's where my colleague Chris Nagus is standing. But I want to tell you, we are waiting just about any minute now, probably within a 15-20 minute time frame for an official update from police. But take a look behind me. This is what you see right here at Clayton Road. This is where police have been standing for hours. As I said, much of the crowd of officers had moved closer to the mall as they are continuing to secure the area. Now, officially, we have heard from police that 2 people were shot. We were told, according to sources, 1 was shot in the head and 1 was shot in the hand. We are waiting for an update, but according to a family member, not sure who this woman was, but she said that her brother was shot. He's dead, and she is trying to rush in there. I wasn't able to get any information. Police helped get that over there, but we do know that officers still out. We finally see some of them taking off their SWAT gear. We don't see the officers patrolling the area anymore, so it appears that it has gone from that initial phase of trying to secure the scene, find out what's going on, to now where they are talking to people. But just a couple of minutes ago, one of the officers that I was standing with, he said that some of the officers were about to escort about 50 people from inside the mall. And according to the radio, from what I could hear, that was a group of employees and a group of other witnesses or possibly other people in the mall, because they were still clearing that mall as of 20 minutes ago. But again, that is the very latest from where I'm standing outside the Galleria on Clayshire, where we are waiting the news conference. I want to send it to my colleague, Chris Nagus, who's a little bit closer to the scene. Chris?
Yeah, Vinny, we are right outside the front doors of the Galleria. This is important information. This just came out about a minute ago. I just retweeted a picture that the St. Louis County PD put out. We are attempting to identify a person of interest in the Galleria Mall shooting that occurred around 12:30 this afternoon. They are asking people who recognize the man in the picture that St. Louis County PD just tweeted, and I just retweeted that, to call 636-529-8210. It is a clear photo. It just came down. They are looking for that person as a person of interest. And Vinny, as you know, there's been a helicopter circulating all over this area above the mall here in Richmond Heights. Behind me, they just rolled out crime scene tape and put it out in front of the mall entrance. This is right next to Dillard's and in front of Texas de Brazil. I spoke with a woman about 20 minutes ago. She tells me one of her family members was killed inside the mall. She said he's a young man. According to her account, from what she's hearing, there was some kind of a fight that broke out outside of a store called Champs, and that's when shots started being fired. That's according to a woman that told me she is related to one of the victims. I also spoke with several mall employees as they left the mall just a couple of minutes ago. They told me that police cleared them, but there's still a lot of people inside the mall. The individual stores pulled their gates down, those gates that you see when they close up at the end of the day, and kept customers and workers inside their stores, and they were waiting from the police to get the all clear. That's when the individuals that I spoke with decided to leave the mall. But again, still a developing story. The most important development in the last couple of minutes, that photograph that was tweeted by St. Louis County PD that I just retweeted as well. Police are looking for that individual. It's a clear picture. If anybody recognizes that person, it would help this investigation along, according to St. Louis County Police. That is the very latest out here in Richmond Heights. Oh, we've got the photo now. The photo is now on the air that the police put out. So if you recognize that person, call St. Louis County Police, and I'm going to try to get the number for you right now. I'm pulling this up. That number again, 636-529-8210 or 866-371-8477. The sooner the police know who that person is, the faster they can pursue what happened in this situation and what led to this shooting that left 2 people shot here inside the St. Louis Galleria shopping mall. That's the very latest out here in Richmond Heights. We are going to continue to gather information. I'm going to send it back to you.
All right, Chris, thank you. We do want to let you know that we do have that photo of the person of interest right now on KMOV.com and the KMOV News app. And of course, we'll show it to you coming up in less than an hour with our coverage on News 4 at 4 o'clock. Again, a live look here from Powerhouse Sky Zoom 4 of the scene, what is happening as we speak at the Galleria Mall. And we do continue our live team coverage this afternoon with our Brooke Grimsley. Brooke is inside Nordstrom Rack. Now, if you're not familiar with Nordstrom Rack in Brentwood, it is not on the property of Galleria Mall. It's actually on the other side of Interstate 64, Highway 40, south of Galleria Mall on Brentwood Boulevard. I'd say maybe just a little less than a half mile from there. And Brooke is inside, joining us on the phone inside Nordstrom Rack. And Brooke, you were on lockdown and I understand still are inside the store.
Yes, that's right, Claire. So this is actually my day off, and I've been over here at Nordstrom Rack, and for almost an hour now, they've had us on lockdown. At first, they warned us, and then the employees moved us to the back of the store. So there's about 25 to 30 people currently right now inside Nordstrom Rack. They haven't been able to give us many updates because they're not too sure of themselves of other stores around us. As you know, there's a Whole Foods and also a Michael's store near us. They haven't said whether or not those stores are also on lockdown, but as of right now, we are on lockdown and at the back of the store. And as I mentioned, about 25 to 30 people here in the store, and it's been almost an hour that we've been on lockdown with no update thus far.
And what is the mood inside the store right now? Is it a lot of anxiety, frustration, people wanting answers, people wanting to get outside to their car so they're able to leave?
Yeah, so I have actually kind of walked around and talked to a couple people and let them know that I do work for Channel 4, and so I was just kind of gauging how people feel. And at first, people were, not as nervous, but now that it's been almost an hour, we've been a little bit concerned, and I'm seeing a lot more people be a lot more anxious and kind of frustrated and wanting answers and wanting to leave, of course, but we're not sure what exactly is going on outside right now. So that's causing a lot of concern for people in here.
No doubt, Brooke. We appreciate your help this afternoon, and we are keeping our fingers crossed that you and the 25 to 30 individuals inside Nordstrom's Rack are able to leave safely in the very near future. Keep us posted if anything does develop where you are. Thank you for your help this afternoon. And again, what you see here on your screen right now is another picture. St. Louis County Police tweeting out this photo of who they are calling a person of interest from this afternoon shooting at the St. Louis Galleria Mall. We do have it posted on KMOV.com, the KMOV News app. We have it everywhere for you. And of course, our live team coverage of the breaking news that we are following in Richmond Heights this afternoon will continue in less than an hour